And welcome back to Empire Total War 2 with this Polish-Lithuanian campaign. As of last time, we set up 3 sieges. So let's go ahead and cut through them as soon as possible. And I'm thinking we're going to... Let's just start from the south and go north. So let's start with securing the region of Bulgaria. Our enemy holds their position in a very bad spot, I must say. They have lined their troops up perfectly for my cannons. Now, I do note that there's cavalry there riding towards the line, and we got a few of their cavalry units making their way towards our line. This battle should be easy enough to absolutely dominate our enemy. Their little attack they did over here was completely refuted, and if the rest of these idiots test the might of the Lithuanian rifles, then so be it. And we actually got perfect good ground to spot these enemies. And I think that's close enough. I'd hope to break them before they even reach the line. But I guess that was a little bit optimistic. Once they've struck here though, it's just a matter of forming square. I don't know why the AI does this when they kind of ride along the line to move into it. Right, enough of that. We'll start off with the Nekrasov brigade will advance, the line infantry, and the membership squad. Should probably have put those closer to the center. Soon enough, the enemy cavalry should be dealt with, and I will order the advance. We're gonna have to stop this advance here. We can order the advance of the Lithuanian rifle and the rest of the brigades over on this side. I'll actually already order them forward to join in there. And then we got the Dillon brigade. They have not yet been broken. There goes the enemy. Oh, it was the enemy general that just rode into the 17th Regiment, part of the Dillon brigade. See what kind of work my cannons have done on this unit. They have lost quite a bit of troops. I think aiming at this one kind of bounces the shots too high to start off with. God damn it. I forgot they've got a bloody organ gun. Probably should aim for that instead to try and break that, as that could be doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna order the hussars up to the side, on either side. We've got the heavy hussars on one side, the lighter hussars on the other. As we move closer, we'll fold in the troops, so they kind of come in underneath the cannons here ready. Oh! Native Lancers completely missed that, and had Gilliflowers take kind of a nasty charge by those bastards. Let's see if we can't get the hussars up into position. And now those troops have been defeated. The Lithuanian rifles can advance, and the Nekrasov and Dillon. I should actually read up on what they're actually called. Nekrasov brigade. Right, the square held, although Gilliflowers unfortunately lost quite a few of its troops. Right, winged hussars. Hussars. Set up on either side. Ready to strike down. We actually got the enemy now sallying forth from the position. It's some of these smaller units, but then also some bloody hand mortars. I don't want to linger here too much, since we got quite a lot of battles. I'm going to actually order them all to run to their positions. I don't think they will be too tired. Hurry into position. These guys here, they do not want to move. I think we'll strike... I think we can strike with the hussars on both sides and just absolutely break every one of these. So I'm thinking... I think probably one hussar is enough, and then maybe two from this side. And then these two will be heading towards these, while you will be heading for these. We got two of the lighter hussars heading for that, and then this hussar will be heading for the 12th Janissaries over there. As we recently fired, I will hold fire with the guns so that we don't shoot our own. Looks like you're gonna have to be snagged onto that. Let's see. Squad of fighter is the one that's coming in the way. And here comes the winged hussars. And the winged hussars are working their way through the lines over here. And my lighter hussars are doing their part over here. They're running over here. Winged hussar needs to go in and help the 5th hussars over there. And slowly just working our way through everything. They've got bloody hand mortars. Forward the brigade. Ooh, I missed the that they were. Oh, I should have aimed. I should have bloody aimed for that thing. Given the situation here, though, I would say that the enemy is thoroughly beaten. Although some mistakes were made, I've still not... Oh, they've limbered up the guns. Good. Then no, there's the guns that I'm worried about. Not the bloody guns that are already limbered. Both units here are actually... Wait, just go ahead and charge down that unit. And the cavalry goes ahead and charges everyone. I think we should be victorious. There's basically no one left, right? There's only one Janissary unit that holds on. Otherwise, the rest of them have been defeated, and the battle is ours. As a result of the battle, we destroyed most of them, losing 700 men of our own, although we deployed about twice as many troops, almost 9,000 against their 4,000. Highest killers goes to the Winged Hussars and the Cavalry, followed by one cannon at 5th place. No surprise there, maybe. They had pretty good targets to aim for. And with that, we have taken control of Bulgaria. Most important thing is to start switching the culture. So we'll burn down their religious schools, and we start to turn this. Pleasure Garden can stay. Barracks. Someone wanted me to go ahead and recruit this somewhere, I think in Belarus, where you can recruit Ottoman troops. Yes, Janissaries of the Commonwealth. I thought it'd be interesting to follow someone's advice. We could recruit all of these and send them against the Ottomans. So we'll have Ottomans going against Ottomans. But that won't be for this episode. Let's go ahead and see if we can't conduct this. I'm thinking the infantry is probably the best side to attack with, and then the cavalry will trickle in, and then we'll just... I think I can probably just swarm this force with my cavalry and destroy them that way. But with that said, let's go on and take back Serbia. The battle is about to start. We have reached their flank. We've got some armed citizen fighting with 22nd Line Infantry. We also have some camel riders up there. The rest of the line infantry is heading towards the enemy right over here. And you should probably go ahead and turn. The cavalry is on its way. They have initially had some cavalry struggles in the town, but we overcome their troops. Looks like they're about to set up to attack my flank. I'm gonna leave one unit and then have the rest of my line infantry units march towards the enemy. I kind of want all of them to kind of go in against us, but that does not look to be the case. I'm gonna detail 3 units to kind of hopefully get through the mountains and up there and attack these. And then the other 4 will be going in against these 2. Oh, they are actually now sending in everyone to face us. Right, the camel riders are riding around the square, and the armed citizenry is back. Same over here, we're being attacked by the rabble. We're gonna form square just to get the morale bonus. And as that is happening, actually that unit is not going to survive that, is it? I'm going to start off this attack. These guys, which I was hoping to use at these 3, but now that they moved forward, we're going to use them with other troops. So I'm going to swoosh them forward over here. How's it going for the square? Square is holding. Second square is holding as well. And this unit is doing just fine. My cavalry unit was sent away by those bloody hand mortars. Ordering in the troops against the hand mortars, and then I'm ordering in the rest of the cavalry. We're missing one unit, which is all the way over there. Go against the Arabic nomads. A little bit unsure. Okay, so the square is reloading. The enemy cavalry, though, is in a bad position in between 2 squares. Most of the enemy units are now routing. I kind of want to see... Ooh, that was pretty cool. The square fired almost all the way around. Alright, don't ride into my square. Order the cavalry to kind of go after that. And then the units can go ahead and join in there. And you can charge down this unit. Well, the rabble is coming for yet another attack on the square, and now finally the camel riders have decided to charge the square, which is not going to go too well. My cavalry is kind of routed in routing the enemy. Just head over here and destroy these. So what was the point here, Ottomans? Holding Serbia for like one turn. The rabble strikes again, but the uniformed square holds. And with this, it's basically really what's left of the enemy now is a handful, 15 of these gunners. Well, the rabble is actually breaking the square. The 20th foot was actually broken, luckily for me. So was the rabble. The rabble was broken just the same. And with that, we have victory! Serbia is once more ours. As a result of that battle, we destroyed their entire force, and in the process we lost about 25% of our men. We deployed 2,000, they deployed 1,700. We lost 500, they lost everything. Interesting though to note is that I lost 545 men, they only killed 321. Killed a little over 200 of my own men, somehow. Not entirely sure how I managed that. I guess we were... I could be the cavalry charging through other units and that way killing them, because I'm not entirely sure how else I had time to shoot that many. The cavalry didn't lose... I mean, most of the losses... Actually, there's quite a few for the cavalry. But I wonder if it would add to up to 200 with all the friendly fire. It couldn't be that. Anyways, this force is a relic force. It's not something that we're building on, so it's not that important. But there we go. Serbia is back under our control, and we can start working on it again. And with that, we'll head over to the third and final battle, where we have Briant, and finally we will be able to test out Kirkman's gunners, the horse artillery, as close range support for our infantry. The enemy deploys 5,000 men, starved though, probably affects their stamina against my 6,000. But let's not linger, let's go straight for it, shall we? To battle we go. Right, boys, here's the plan. What I had in mind was not to deploy the entire army, so I can micromanage a lesser portion. So I'm thinking the middle here and the right side will hold, and then we will be advancing with the left. So I've got all my cavalry here, the winged hussars, all the member winged hussars, followed up by the new Polska cavalry, which we got right here. Then we're going to use the Lithuanian riflemen, including the first Nick, and then to add into this, we're obviously going to take Kirkman's gunners with us up front, use canister at close range, and then we're also going to use the Grenadier Brigade to match sort of the good firing ability of the Lithuanian riflemen with the melee skill of the Grenadiers. And then for the center, it's the meat and potatoes line infantry in 3 units each, split on either side of my artillery, and then all the way on the right side, to anchor the right side, we've got the foot guards. And with that said, let's go ahead and start. We start off with a beautiful target of all kinds of guards. This looks very steampunk, with the red and the black. Lots of guards anyways. Did we tear down that house? Jesus Christ, they've got a lot of cannons. It's stupid mortars though. Oh, they're not firing for my guns, are they? Where are they? Firing for Major Duca, are they? I did note one cavalry unit moving away. Already now we'll form into square, and then we'll form these guys up a little bit more so they can aid in that. The plan still continues though. Given that the enemy seems to be holding there, which isn't great when the AI's this passive. Isn't exactly great, but we'll continue. There's nothing I can do to... Well, I can close distance with them as soon as possible. Actually, since their bloody guns are firing towards the winged hussars, we'll continue to hold back the cavalry brigades and try to minimize the losses that way. Okay, so the cavalry seem to have activated the square. He must have rode past all of this and then decided to hit the line infantry instead, which is an odd choice. We lose quite a bit of men. I'd say we lost about 50 men in the process of this, but they're gonna lose their stupid hussars, and in the process they also lost their general. Great. But I think that's the only cavalry unit, and given how the enemy has basically trapped themselves like that, I think what we'll do... Oh, now they come back. Right, we'll hold for a little bit longer, but I think we're gonna go ahead and send everyone in from all sides. Right, they didn't get far. Let's order the line infantry to join into one brigade in the center, with the guards coming up on the right, the grenadiers on the left, Kirkman's gunners in the center there. Maybe I should set them up a fire from over here actually. But it's kind of small caliber guns. I don't know if they're gonna do much damage at this range. It's better than to use them up close, as we've already intended. Oh, now we're actually getting hit by the stupid mortars. Right, move back. Maybe it was because I was on an angle. That's why they continuously missed me. Maybe I should move back to the original formation instead. Seems like they're focusing in on them though, so I guess I can have the Polska cavalry actually join in. Once we get here though, the important bit is going to be moving up and actually gaining the high ground here, so we can fire on to the enemy. rather than being forced to sit down here and fire up at them. That's the cavalry? Or did I break something else? Let's see, Kirkman's gunners. Canister reaches quite far. What I could do is I could move it up quite far forward so that I can spray this with canister, kind of activate them. And as they become activated, that is... you know what? We could actually sit down there, which means the enemy has to walk all the way forward, and then the Polska infantry or cavalry should strike from the side. Yeah, I think the canister actually reaches now. The mortars are firing all over here. Line infantry, join in. Yes, we have something activating over there. Guards. Can I speed this up? These guys are first. Okay, sounds like they're charging. Get the 2 brigades into position now. They're moving forward quickly. Quickly now, quickly! We're coming under attack. I want canisters straight towards the center there. Fire the guns! Fire! Good shots. Low caliber guns. I'm hoping the reload is quick on these, as I would need another round of canister quickly to go in before they reach us. I'm gonna move up with the grenadiers. I do not dare. Oh, no. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they stopped right in front. Like a bunch of idiots. And Kirkman and his gunners are able to deliver yet another show force. And then the grenadiers join in. The grenadiers carry a lot of bags. You'd imagine they'd been able to fit a few grenades in there. Okay, so we have the kind of situation that I thought would happen over there. You know what? I will order my grenadiers back to position to try and avoid getting absolutely possibly slaughtered by the canister of the guns. The militia got pretty nasty hit. The grenadiers are heavily onset. I'll order a second grenadier to join them. Okay, there's a risk of us firing on our own. Switch to fire on this one. And then the other 2 grenadier units need to hurry up and join in that. Line infantry needs to join, start joining in together with the guards. And the Polska cavalry will now move up to take care of the Landwehr on the hill. Kirkman's gunners will fire that way. They're right in the middle of the fight here. I wonder actually if I order them to fire here, if this cannon could turn, fire up through this side, and actually take some of the units in the back. And in so doing, just by being hit by a little bit of canister, just the morale debuff of getting hit by canister could be enough to break them. Pikemen going straight for the grenadiers. This little guard unit is actually holding on really well. I also should note that these grenadiers is the first battle that they take part in. Okay, shit, before I forget here. Well, they will be able to fire. And we'll lose 13 men. I think we're able to switch that up on them as the guards get annihilated. Kirkman's gunners firing around. Kirkman's gunners is even dealing with this guard unit. And the Grenadiers dealt with the pikes. Let's see, are the guards ready to fire? Yes. Should be able to deal quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna order the 2 cannons in the back actually to pick targets at will at this point. Oh, the Polska infantry or cavalry. I don't know why I keep calling them the infantry. Move through. That's not a great move, but you'll have to move through the Lithuanians. Right, I want you to fire in the center there. This little bloody guard unit is absolutely ferocious. Okay, fire on that unit. See if we can break that. We need to deal with these guys. So I'm sending one of the cavalry units over there to deal with them. You guys back out onto the flank. The light infantry here will drop back a little bit and then fire from further back. Right, Kirkman, fire over there. I need to break these bastards before they break my grenadiers. Right, they are on fire at will again. The pikes were broken. You two can actually move up forward and join in the attack over there. Ooh, nice. Keep firing. Actually, fire on these. That little guard unit, I don't know what it's made of. What the Austrians have done. They've created some kind of super soldier. Because I seem unable to break them. Do I have to kill them to a man? Seems like it. The Polska will go in again. You know what? I'll send for the general. And then he can fire pistol there. I'm thinking my cannons are... yeah, my cannons are firing on their cannons. Come on, just keep ripping these guys apart. Have the Polska move through. Did the other one rally? Nope, he's still not rallied. They're down to 28 men, but I have my grenadier. I thought the grenadiers were gonna be the melee masters, but apparently the guards are the melee masters. Right, the entire line there is being broken up. I'm gonna order the Lithuanians to swing up as the Polska cavalry is ripping through those guys. So what I want to do with the general here is I want to move up like this, and then I want to send him to fire at will, and then he can slowly shoot down these. Oh, what's going on here? Completely missed. Group of self-fighters. Sure, they can go ahead and fight themselves. Pikes came back, attacked the guards in the back. Didn't do too well for them. I think we finally gonna get the guards. Yes, there we go. But holy shit, these two grenadier units are basically gone. I'm gonna order the Polska cavalry to get out of there. There's a high risk of losses for my side. Also, we're getting flank fired here, but there's an entire brigade firing up the side of these, so it should be fine. I think we did start to advance the guards here into attack position. the general had to come in and personally take command for the battle to turn in our favor here. I wonder what kind of slaughter that... I made fun of their uniforms. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Right, hold, switch to round shot, and then fire at will. You will start to advance. The 2 grenadier units will start to advance. And then these will advance. Right, get rid of these bastards. Right, everyone forward. Let's see, the guards going in. I don't know what the ability of those Austrian guards were, but they packed quite the punch when it came to their melee ability. Kirkman's gunners should redeploy them, but it's only like there's nothing to redeploy them against. Like all the enemies are done for anyways. It's the self fighters coming in again. Almost immediately are they routed. The volunteers about to rout it as well. Polska cavalry is back. We got massive enemy routs. Imperial German infantry. Oh, they actually got... I'm like almost thinking about giving away technologies to the enemies, because for the longest time when we were fighting the Austrians, they were still having the old style uniforms. Now the Austrians kind of broke themselves because they decided to bankrupt themselves. I don't know what they spent their money on. But war is expensive, and attacking the Pope seemed to have been really expensive for them. Which is where we're hoping to go next. But there won't be any more battles, that for sure, because 3 battles is plenty enough. Can you maybe reach in fire on these? Why am I standing around here and firing on this one? I want you to charge here, you to charge here, and then we need to get rid of the guns, so charge them. The Lithuanians probably shouldn't charge. Or where did the other Polska cavalry go? I only have 1 left. Oh. The enemy cavalry has joined in. I don't know, it's probably risky now to continue to fire artillery here, as we're trying to overrun the enemy's position. You will go for this unit though. You will join in. Few of our units not too happy, but at least we don't face serious opposition. So for this first battle, it's a good amount of experience for our units when we as we prepare to go in for our Italian campaign soon enough to rescue the Pope, which is not at all my attempt as well to install my own Pope. But there we go, look at it! Vienna is under our control. What's left of it, anyways. Here's the result of the battle. We deployed 8,500 men against their 5,000. They lost everyone. We lost 1,700 men, so leaves us with about 7,000 men. That, well, 100 team kills, which isn't too bad. We got Polska cavalry getting the most kills, 656, no surprise there. Then we have Kirkman's gunners. The being able to deploy canister that close to the line in support did really well. Then the demi-cannons did well as well, but I mean the enemy basically lined up in perfect target for us. It's that bowling alley that lined up. Then we got more cavalry guards, demi-cannon guards, grenadiers. Probably didn't do too well. Highest losses, 2 grenadier units. Lost almost everyone. So 500 men, there's 150 left out of 500 men. And they killed about 200. I don't know what that guard unit was made of, but we need to dig down deep in Vienna to find out what kind of monstrous food or whatever they were giving those guys, because they just absolutely cut us down. But I guess it's due to... I mean, if we look at the melee stats, so for my guard units, it's 16, 19, 16. And for the grenadiers, it's 13, 17. Okay, so they're not that good in melee attack, but they've got better melee defense stats. Actually, no. The guards are better all around. I wonder that squad unit, though. I actually really want to see what that one was about. This will definitely be turned down. We don't need that. And then I don't know why they have 2 admiralties. There's only need for 1. It's a shame that the Austrians never got around to building a palace similar to the Prussians. But you can't get it all, can you? I'm not burning that down. Am I? No. Trains gained. Corporal in gold braids. What's going to cost me to replenish all of this? 7,000 for this army. For this one, which is not that necessary, but 3,000, so we're up to 10,000 in replenishment right now. This one is pretty needed, 3,000 as well, so 13,000. I make 9,000 per turn. Why have I lost that much? It's all in trade, it seems. It's all in trade. I've lost so much in trade. I can't trade with Venice. I can't trade with Georgia, Savoy, Knights of St. John, Mughal Empire, heavily raided. And then France and Great Britain also is broken trade lines. What? Why, oh why? Why are you trading with my enemy? Why are they trading with the Ottomans? That's the only person they're trading with as well. Jesus. My vassal is trading with the enemy. And that's the only trade partner they have. How is this a thing? What on earth? Me and Ottoman Empire. Karl the First. Karl the bloody... I've got something to say to you, Karl. That needs to be rectified, but I'm sure I have to give up on half an arm to get him to, you know, honor the vassalage. But with that, we are gonna end the video here. I'm sure the Austrians are not gonna run into any more problems after this, will they? Why did they build a shipyard here? Trade port would have done better because they hold this one, the Pope's trade port. I'm sure. Where did they move the capital? The capital is Venice now. I'm sure they're not gonna get money problems for sure. The Ottoman Navy. This little shit navy right here. Okay, so rather maybe than upgrading some of the troops, we should start building. I don't actually have good troops to build. Be built here. Why can I build? Why can I not build here? It's my port, right? Oh, it's Austrian. Is it? I just took Vienna, though. Is this... Yeah, it's my port. Oh, it's blocked. That's why we can't build. It's blocked by the Austrians, which has jumped into the Venetians. And the Venetians and the Austrians are at war with each other, are they not? I just... Wait, what? They've got two... They built 2 colleges? I've got a whopping 6 colleges right now? Also, we need to upgrade the School of Combat Training. There's a lot to be done. Oh yes, and then we're bringing down this guy to go after the Bavarians. I'm thinking though that we can probably spare the Bavarians. Or maybe not. I can go in, I can trash them thoroughly, and then see if I cannot force them to become my vassal. The Ottomans, they didn't really have a force. So by next time, I should probably have cleared out the way, and we might even start to lay siege here. There's a lot of things to be done. Given that I just did 3 battles, this video is probably just as long as the other videos I've done on this. So I think we'll just go through with all the changes in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. And so I will say, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.